Let me ask you something. Do you have a sense that something is missing in your life, something is missing inside you? Do you have a nagging sense of lack, a nagging sense of dissatisfaction, no matter what you are doing, even if you get the job that you want, even if you have the money that you want, even if you have the relationship that you want, even if you have the recognition that you want, there's still something is not quite right? Do you have some deep down intuition that there's more to life than what we see with the senses? Do you have a sense there's a deeper mystery out there that it eludes you? Do you have some sense of nagging interest deep down of why am I here? Why have I been born here? Who am I really? Who am I really? Do you have questions like that? Very likely, if you have questions like that, you're also aware enough to notice that when you wake up in the morning, often there's some anxiety or fear, a sense of dread starting a new day, a sense of like, another day. Are you also lost in your mind most of the time, churning in negative scenarios of what bad things may happen, what you're afraid that may happen, churning on past hurts and events, replaying, rehashing? Very likely you are kind of really worried about what other people think about you and trying to walk on eggshells and trying to please, trying to get approval. Very likely it feels uncomfortable to be fully yourself, to be fully real. It's very likely it's hard to be intimate and emotionally honest in your relationships. And it's very likely that there are some kind of patterns that come, and no matter how much work you have done, they keep coming. Very likely you have read spiritual books and self-help books, and you went to workshops, and very likely you've done some psychedelics, some ayahuasca, and you had some openings and some shifts, but then things went back to business as usual. The same recurring frustrating patterns are happening. So if you resonate with all of this, it means that you are just like the rest of humanity. We've been conditioned with the wrong values. We have been hurt, shocked, wounded. We developed adaptations that are against our innermost nature, our authentic nature. And also what it is that we haven't been taught how to be with ourselves. We haven't been taught how to be present to ourselves. We haven't been taught what to do with these pesky thoughts, how to not be fully immersed in them, how to extract yourself from that, how to access your true self, your presence. Very likely you haven't been taught how to be with emotions, and so we are constantly either flying off the handle in frustration, exasperation, irritation, fears, anxiety. We are churning on them, or we are trying our best to avoid them by doing all kind of substances and risky activities, or just doing lots of stuff, putting our attention on movies, chocolate, seeking love, just to escape your feeling. So this means that there needs to be conscious evolution. There's a way out. There's a way out. There needs to be conscious evolution. And part of this conscious evolution and conscious work to achieve a harmonious development of yourself, that's what is needed. And in order for that, you need some higher teachings from people that have attained this inner peace, inner stability, ability to be real, being okay with oneself, no matter what's happening out there with the government or with your relationships. So there's a way out, and I would like to invite you. This video also is particular for people who know my work and you have worked with me in a group or one-on-one, and you enjoyed it, you got some benefit, but then things somehow went back to the usual thing and you feel like there's more work to be done and more growth to be happening. So at the same time, there are people out there who haven't worked with me that might resonate with all these questions and statements, and so you are welcome to reach out to me, because I'm inviting you to a conscious, loving, safe container. The purpose of this container is to support consciousness evolution in you, so you transcend and get rid of many of these skeletons in your subconscious basement, the traumas, the hurts, the deficiency stories, the self-sabotage. So there's a way to do all of that, to change all of that, to access bigger rooms in your house. Our being is like a 3-4 story house and we live only in the basement. So what is needed here is to combine certain skillful teachings of learning how to be more conscious, how to come out of the constant monkey mind, how to develop mindfulness, how to be able to understand, investigate, manage, soothe, and discharge your triggers, how to practice, how to reach presence, how to find out skillfully what you really are, as not being just a bunch of thoughts and a bunch of story. Then there needs to be some training about how to be with these feelings, how we can skillfully meet them without rejecting them, without being taken for a spin for many days. So I'm putting together a group container that's going to start on this coming Tuesday, and I'm going to accept people this Tuesday and one more Tuesday, and we are going to meet every week and sometimes every other week from 10 to 12 Pacific time, which is a good time also for people in Europe who resonates with this work. It's called the Pathfinders Course, where I'm going to offer certain higher teachings and certain practices and certain homework that will help you become more conscious, more present, and free yourself from the pain body and inauthenticity and self-sabotage. And this course is it's a hybridization and combining a lot of teachings and practices that I have employed and I have tested. None of them is my own. I didn't create all this from Mihai's own ego mind. These are received from my teachers and ancient teachings. So I'm creating this course based on combining two types of work, which I find to be essential for a harmonious development of man. The first type of work is to learn how to become more present, to learn mindfulness, to learn self-awareness, self-observation, presence work. These they usually come from the East, Hindu, Buddhist, fourth way teaching. As well as the other type of work which is needed is to clean up, to heal, to make the unconscious conscious, this is the contribution of the West. I'm going to employ cutting edge Western modalities, somatic shadow work, Gestalt, and other forms of skillful awareness-based psychotherapy that help in the process of cleaning up. So if you're interested in that, reach out to me soon. It's going to be affordable, and my intention is to help you learn how to fish. I don't want to fish for you. I'm going to teach you how to fish. Meaning, I'm going to teach you how to learn skillful inner work on yourself, working on yourself in such a way that you don't keep repeating the same loops over and over, and you keep going further towards what you really are, towards fulfillment of your deepest potential. This is my most deepest hobby, inner work and inner development, and supporting other people do the same. So reach out if you're interested. Thank you.